Shweebles, and welcome back. It's me, Shweebe! Hello and welcome to the 1 year anniversary plus 300 subs celebration for this channel. Woo! Yay! So first things first, I want to talk about the accomplished goals and just different achievements that have been made within the first year. We hit 321 subscribers, followers, Shweebles, friends in general within our first year. That is so amazing. Thank you, each and every one of you, for joining the community. I'm so happy to have you guys here. The channel itself has reached over 11,277 views. That's just wow! Part of the celebration for the 1 year anniversary is to show you guys exactly how I started, what my mindset was, and what I had to work with at the time. It's completely different compared to what I can do now, but let me show you where it started. So on this, I set it up to where the avatar will be in the top left corner and what the banner was that I was using at the time. So this was actually the first avatar and banner that I had made. It doesn't exactly scream gamer by any means. At the time, I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do with the channel. And this design, actually I just realized this one here is missing the belt, but this design was made after the very first game series that I had on the channel, which was Party Hard. I love that game so much. I've actually discovered that it came out with a new update or patch or something where there's more to the game, and I'm just like, yay, there's more DLC. So you'll probably see some of that, maybe. We'll see what happens. From there, I kind of turned it towards this. The reason behind that was this particular avatar. This was a headset that I first started off with from a telemarketing gig that I was working, and that, oh my god, those that headset was awful sounding. I'm surprised people didn't just hang up on me when they would call. It was just awful sounding. And this, I don't know, looking at it now, this screams more like I'm a music maker or something. That's not quite the case, but this is actually where I first kind of started using the style font, which I liked it. Then I ended up sticking with the headphone thing, thinking maybe if I had it in my avatar and here, but again, this still screams like I make music or something. Definitely not a let's play type thing. Then I tried to be a bit more creative with the banner art, and I'm really glad I did not stick with this, but this is actually part of the birth towards the avatar that I have now. You'll see it as we continue with these. But this did scream a bit more gamer, but there's so much detail to this, and it screams more rage gamer, like I would do PvP or something like all the time, which is not really the case. But yeah, I don't know, it seemed to give off a different energy than what I was looking for. Then we moved on to this banner, and yeah, I still had this particular avatar. This banner is where things changed with both the avatar and banner later. This one on the far left, you'll actually notice the shape of the head and everything. All this was drawn in Illustrator. So when I got tired of this, because it was closer to what I wanted, but still not quite there, I ended up taking this back in Illustrator, thinning out the layers and making it bigger and doing more defined detail to it. Then I put it in Photoshop and redrew the face. And that's where I came up with this one, the little haha thing, which is definitely more me. I am a very energetic person, and I love to laugh, and I hope that I can bring that to you guys no matter what it is that I'm playing, to be honest. And the reason that my banner style changed at this point was because I noticed that most, not all of them, but a lot of different gamers tend to have this theme where they'll show off the different games that they were playing. And I decided to do that, but if you'll notice, it was called Shweebe Gaming, which I figured maybe I had to have gaming in the title for them to know that I am in fact a gamer. I stuck with that for a little while, showed off the different games that I played, and it was alright. After this banner, my buddy Rockjesser ended up making a banner for me, and I am still incredibly grateful. I still have the original file that he sent me, and it's awesome. You guys might be able to tell, you might not be able to tell, but the actual background is a scene from Final Fantasy X, because he'd asked me what my favorite game was, which is Final Fantasy X. That's actually the scene where Titus is holding the Brotherhood sword at the beach and he's standing in the water. It's just blurred and I think zoomed in by like times 10 or something like that. But how he designed this, I actually tweaked it a little. I added the PlayStation controller with his name as a form of homage, and then I added this unicorn thing there because I thought it was funny. But I loved how he did the whole Shweebe thing with my name. I just absolutely loved it. And then he put little kitty footy prints because Callie kept popping up in almost all of my videos and my streams, and I would show her off. But I think she's either downstairs or maybe she's asleep. I don't know. But this was so awesome. Thank you so much, Jester. But because of how he styled this banner is actually where I spent a solid week working on the banner that you guys know now. I loved the Shweebe stretch, so I kept that. And I liked the idea of having a controller in there. So I used that and had it like connect to a little pixelated heart, one that you'd kind of find in like Zelda or some of the older SNES type games. And for the background, I just did a faded out version of my face, which I like. I might change in the future, but the avatar itself also ended up with a bit of a makeover. It has more depth compared to the original one. And I love this. I think now when people see the avatar, they know for a fact that yes, that is something Shweebe made. I was also given a great idea to start putting my avatar on my thumbnails, which I have. Unfortunately, I can't remember who gave me that idea, but thank you, because it has worked very well. And I actually like putting my avatar on there, because it's kind of like my seal of, yes, I did this, all of my work and effort is in it, and you'll know for a fact that I made this. I'm going to show you guys the very first video that I ever made. We're not going to watch the whole thing, but I'm going to show you the intro, a little bit of the game, and my outro. If I had an outro. I think I had an outro. God, this intro is so old.
Hi everyone, this is Shweebe.
Oh God. It's amazing that a year's passed and my hair was so short then. Like, if you look at it now, this is a year's worth, maybe I think it's a year and 3 months worth of growing, and my hair was much longer then. And that headset, like I said, that headset was awful. Oh my God. Okay, let's finish watching.
This is my first time making videos on YouTube. I hope you like what you see. We're gonna start off with the first series called Party Hard. It's a game that I will admit I've already beaten, but it's literally amazing, so I want to share it with everybody. Hope you enjoy.
I will give myself some credit though. I at least looked at the webcam when I was doing the intro, but you could tell I was incredibly shy. And outside of the actual intro and outro to the videos, there was no webcam at all. Because I was not comfortable with the idea of the camera being pointed at me throughout the entire time that I am gaming. And the reason that I chose Party Hard was because I beat it, because I figured, why not introduce something that I'm already comfortable with and that I truly love, get comfortable doing it again, and see where it goes from there. I'm actually really glad that I chose to do it that way, because it worked out very well for me. So let's see a little bit of the gameplay, and then I'll show off the outro.
Everybody drop! The beat drop! Scared the crap out of me.
Mike. Ugh.
Ooh, let's poison people. So that's a really big gallon. That should get quite a few people. And let's just wait and see what happens. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, here comes the SWAT team to go get the meth.
And yes, if you haven't figured out by now, I was using Windows Movie Maker, so this was it for editing. And size-wise, I really didn't understand how resolution really worked when recording, so this isn't even 16 by 9. It's the, what's it called, 4x3 or whatever. It's for like standard TV. It's not widescreen at all. Oh, and the SWAT team. I'm such a dork. I'm cute though. I'll give myself that much. Now, let's watch the outro.
Thanks everybody for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. There's more to the series to come. like and favorite down below. Feel free to subscribe. I'd love to see you guys in the next episode. Till then, have a great one.
Okay, outros wasn't so bad, not really, but I don't know where I got the idea of faving something. You can't fave anything on YouTube unless you like add it to a playlist or something, but I don't know, it seemed almost repetitive, like and fave. They don't have a heart button for that. They have it for comments, but not for the actual videos. I don't think I changed that for maybe a solid 4 months, my first 4 months doing this. But let's compare this to one of my more recent videos. Hello my Shweebles and welcome back. It's me, Shweebe! We're getting back into Condemned Criminal Origins of Chapter 4. In the last chapter, we ended up getting on the back end of a subway train, which broke. We got on it, and then the guy hit us in the face with a fire extinguisher, so we are in, like, just the tunnel of a subway. I can only imagine what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna show off the whole intro, but damn. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but the amount of confidence compared to what I had then to what I have now, wow. I don't stutter, I don't as much as I used to, and I would like for a while, and it almost seemed awkward. Watching those older videos now irritates me. In the sense that it was almost cringy. Like, to me it's cringy because I'm just going, I'm just starting off, and I'm just like, I know these things now. They could be so much better. Like, if I were to redo any of those games, I think I could do a lot better, but that just shows how much I've grown. I've gotten a lot of better equipment. My editing style, I think, has drastically improved thanks to a whole bunch of people giving me really cool ideas or showing me different software I can use, or just me cruising around finding different techniques that I like that kind of match the style that I want to show off. So I'm not going to show off any gameplay because this is already on my channel. Shameless plug. So let's go ahead and take a look at the outro. Enjoy. So until then, my Shweebles, don't forget to hit that like button, sub if you love it, don't forget to turn on notifications, and let's hear those battle cries. Woo! Woo! I'll see you guys in the next episode. Oh god. But yeah, I started adding music at the end of my video clips because I noticed all the bigger or more popular YouTubers would do that as well, just to kind of let people know that, yeah, this is coming to the end part. And I'll say that the battle cry thing kind of came from a bunch of different YouTubers that I watch and that I look up to. It's kind of a mix of Daz Black and Jacksepticeye, which I look up to them as gamers and just people in general, because you know exactly how they end their videos. You expect it as soon as the video gets done with Daz Black's thing or Jacksepticeye's, and I'll see all you do is in the next video! I loved that. I wanted that for my channel as well. I don't know why it was a battle cry thing. I want to say it was probably because I was playing Skyrim at the time, and I generally pick Nord, and one of their powers is called battle cry, and I'm like, that would be interesting. What would a Shweebe battle cry be? I catch myself in a bunch of different places when I'm overly excited doing the whole woo thing. So I figured, why not make that the battle cry? That would be amazing. And yeah, I'm pretty sure, like 97% sure that's the storyline behind how the battle cry thing came to be. Yeah, I don't know for certain though. But that was the first video versus my most recent video. I'd say overall, it has definitely been an eye-opener, at least for me, as to how far I've come. I am very proud of myself for sticking with this. I'm the type that will tend to get so involved with something that I'll get bored with it and just kind of drop it like a hot potato. I'm really glad I haven't given up on this. At least not yet. I pray I never do, but I don't know. Life is, life. I have made so many wonderful friends throughout this year, and I've actually already received fan art from 3 amazing people so far, and they are so amazing in their own way. The very first one I received was from Orlin Rod. He does it, the style is called pixel art. It looks really fuzzy because it's enlarged. The actual pic is maybe this big. It's more for like an avatar, but I was just like, whoa, I got fan art and it looks so good. He put so much detail into it and I'm like, oh my god, that's me. That's a really cool looking me, as if I'm in a legit video game. Orlin Rod, thank you so much. This was amazing. Sarah from Two Thumb Clicks. She made this, I believe, I want to say a few days to a week ago from the recording of this video. And it's so cute. She has this amazing editing style where she adds different stick figures and faces where, like, I don't know what the deal is why she doesn't do a webcam, but I'm kind of glad that she doesn't because this is so unique. It's so cute and I love watching her Let's Plays. It adds a different level of like comic relief to it, and I just love it so much. And she asked me a bunch of questions and kind of tailored the picture to have her and I sitting at the table with our 2 cats. I'm drinking coffee, she's drinking tea, and the chicken was actually, she said, what's a game that you played with the letter C? And I immediately thought of Chiku and just how annoying that game is, but I loved it. DJ Liamak actually went ahead and drew fan art of me as the Ni no Kuni character with Drippy. I thought this was so awesome. And yes, as a spoiler alert, expect Ni no Kuni to be on the channel very soon. I'm just waiting for some equipment to come in and I'll be able to stream it without any issues. DJ actually shares the love and just interest in the Ni no Kuni game. And the reason that I actually want to play Ni no Kuni is because Ni no Kuni 2 is coming out, and I've seen some trailers and like some sneak peek gameplay for it. And it looks so awesome! But thank you so much, DJ. This was amazing. I can't wait to start playing the game, and I really hope that you're able to make it, if not to all the streams, to most of them, because I know how much you love the game as well. So moving on to the end of this video, I figure I'll go ahead and talk about the goals that I have for next year. To be perfectly honest, when I first started my channel, I had no goals in mind for my first year. I honestly thought I was going to make maybe 50 subs. That was my plan. Because I really had no belief in myself, and I didn't know what to expect from the channel. I have whooped the crap out of that goal. I was amazed when I reached 100 subs. We reached 321 on this channel in the first year, and I'm just like, wow, that is so cool. So I figure as a goal for next year, a long-term goal, whether or not I reach it next year, will to eventually reach 1,000 subscribers. As a mini goal, I want to try to get to at least 700 by next year. And I think that's a reasonable goal because that's almost what I made in the first year, so maybe. So, I've got a short-term, long-term goal thing going on there. We'll see what happens. But even if I don't make those goals, I am still thankful for the people that are staying, who are enjoying the content that I make. I try to make it as, humorous as possible because I love making people laugh. I don't know if I could ever be a professional comedian or anything, but if I brought laughter to at least one person, that's fine by me. If you enjoyed the amount of work and effort that I put into the video, totally a-okay with me because I like doing this. I don't know if this will ever become a job. To be honest, if it did, that'd be totally cool. But I'm not working at this as if it is. You know what I mean? It's more or less I'm just doing it because I'm a very creative person. Since I don't draw anymore just because. I need a different form of outlet. I love playing video games. And I like I said, I like making people laugh, and I figured since so many people do that, I could do it too. Whether or not it becomes anything big, who knows? But thank you guys so much. You all mean so much to me. I can't wait to see where this channel will be within the next year. But until then, my Shweebles, don't forget to hit that like button, sub if you love it, don't forget to turn on notifications, and let's hear that 1-year anniversary battle cry! Woo! Yeah! I'll see you guys in the next episode.